Another game, another loss, Leeds United fans. It has just ended at Elland Road. Leeds United 1, Aston Villa 2, and I'm exhausted. I don't know about you. It's so annoying because I don't think Leeds were terrible today, but it's another loss. Leeds United are in the bottom three and more pressure on the players and Daniel Farke. Before we do get into the match reaction, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 200 likes. Also, subscribe if you are new as well. We're on the road to 21,000 subscribers. Villa fan, neutral fan, Leeds fan, subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, get your comments in, your thoughts on today's game, maybe your man of the match as well. But I'm going to go off straight away and say I don't think Leeds United were terrible today. I really, really don't. I thought, especially that first half, we came with aggression. We came with what a reaction that Leeds United players and what Leeds United fans wanted from these players, what we haven't seen at Brighton, what we haven't seen against Nottingham Forest. And at home, the crowd were up for it, and fair play to Villa as well. They gave a good account of themselves fans-wise and even playing-wise as well. Obviously, we know how good Villa are. They're now into the top four. But Leeds came at them first half, and I was really impressed. And obviously getting a goal in 10 minutes, controversial may it be. Goodmanson maybe have been offside. A lovely ball whipped in from Sean Longstaff, kept it alive. Emi Martinez goes down a little bit easy. Header, flick. In the end, it comes off Nmecha, and Nmecha gets his second goal on the run. I think maybe his third of the season, 2-in-2 now for Lukas Nmecha, who actually had a decent game, a lot quicker than I thought he would actually be, Lukas Nmecha. And that's why I'm so frustrated with today's game, because actually, even when they conceded, I thought Villa that were there for the taking. And that's why it's worrying when you come away from these games and you lose, especially in the Premier League. It was never going to be easy, but now it gets even harder with Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool. And this would have been one to maybe even get a point or 3 points or something. And that's why I'm massively annoyed, because of we're in the bottom three. It's another loss. Things were going wrong, I understand, but I'm not completely annoyed. I don't think Leeds players didn't care about it today. I think they went for it and they tried their best, and it was a really entertaining game for the neutral. Not for Leeds fans, though. It was a bit of, I was biting my nails halfway through it. It was a tough watch in that sense, but entertaining. Like I said, first half we kept it going, and had chances. Villa also had chances as well, but we looked like we were bringing the game to them, getting in strong, frustrating them. The referee, fair enough, what didn't have the best of games. I thought he probably gave the sort of better decisions to Leeds, maybe in the end. But yeah, second half kicks off 2 minutes in and they score. And it's typical Leeds, isn't it? Marlon comes on and he changed the game for Villa for me, even though Morgan Rogers will get all the plaudits, obviously. But I thought Marlon done well when he came on. Nice link-up play of Matty Cash, puts it across the box and Rogers taps it in. And then when you get 1-1 after 47, 48 minutes, then you feel, I could tell what them players were feeling. They were thinking, here we go again. I think fans were thinking, here we go again. When you don't want to feel that. You're at home. You're actually in this game. You've led the game. Let's go and get that goal. And it was just a matter of time before Villa were going to get their second, I thought. We have that mentality, it seems, this season, where when we concede, it's like, all right, we'll give up. Pack it in. So you can have the next one. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how it just feels. And obviously, their second goal came from a Morgan Rogers free kick. Yes, it was a good free kick. It was a Goodmanson mistake to give it away. Pascal had to dive in, and it was great to see Pascal back. I'll go through each player individually in a minute. But yeah, and Rogers' free kick was good, but I keep looking at the replays, and Lucas Perry's just said, pick a side. Which side you want? Like, I swear he left such a massive gap. Lucas Perry didn't really pick a side, and yes, it was dipping. Yes, it was moving. I did think Lucas Perry could have done a little bit better, and there's question marks over him still. I still believe he's not the best goalkeeper in the world, Lucas Perry. I'm still on that. He made a couple of smart saves today, but yeah, it's exhausting, isn't it, Leeds United fans? It is exhausting coming away from a game where you're actually not too annoyed with the performance. And, I thought Tanaka was brilliant when he came on. I thought it's funny, a message to Daniel Farke here. When you play your better players like your Nonto, like your Dan James, you start to see more. And you start to see, the pace of Dan James. Obviously, Leeds scored straight after Villa scored their second goal to make it 2-2. Dominic Calvert Lewin unfortunately put it in with his hand. No real complaints from me because, yeah, it was a handball in my eyes. But Dan James done well to beat Ian Matson on that right-hand side. I think James needs to get the nod. I don't think Aaronson done terrible. I think a couple of decision-making in the second half, you could tell fans were groaning and moaning, which is understandable. But I don't think he had the worst game in the world. But for me, Dan James does have to start on the right-hand side next game. And it's going to be a big game. The next three games is a punt, isn't it? If we get anything from these next three, fair enough. Maybe even Liverpool, we might have a chance, but they might not even have Arne Slot by then. But who knows? Let's go through each individual player. Lucas Perry, like I said, in goal. Still question marks over him for me, personally. I still don't think he's this beast goalkeeper that we thought we were going to get. I think he's commanding. I think he can kick. But shot stop him, I don't know. I think he had to do better. I really did. Right back, Jayden Bogle had a very, very good game. For me personally, nice bit of skill, nice aggression as well. Got up and down that wing, defended brilliantly, and yeah, I thought Jayden Bogle was decent. Similarly, with the back two of Joe Rodon and Pascal, I thought they were well. I actually thought, you know, no one is going to come off this reaction from me and get a massive like 2 out of 10. I don't think anyone was like that today, because the back line for me, of course, apart from the 2 goals conceded, I thought Rodon was fantastic. And when you think about first names on the team sheet, I think any could be interchangeable apart from Joe Rodon. I think Joe Rodon has to start because, you know, you can do Dan James for Aaronson, you can do Calvert Lewin for Nmecha. You can mix up the midfield. You can mix up left back, maybe a James Justin, or similarly with Jayden Bogle, Biol for Pascal. But for me, Joe Rodon has to be the number 1 on the team sheet. It's brilliant. Pascal come back in after 4 games out. Thought he'd done excellent. Done what, you know, unfortunately, Biol hasn't managed to do so far this season. He'd done decent back there. Similarly with Goodmanson, annoyingly, his slip sort of cost the free kick, and it's just unfortunate for Goodmanson. But that turn of pace that he does to drive and get into the box is brilliant. Midfield 3, again, I was happy with that. Obviously, Anton Stack went off injured. I think a bit of a concussion sub. He didn't land brilliantly for Leeds' goal. So hopefully he's fitting well for Man City next week. But I thought Ampadu and Longstaff were good. I thought Longstaff, there was a few misplaced passes from Longstaff, but, you know, I thought we got stuck in. I thought he'd done well. His delivery for the goals and the free kicks and corners today were brilliant from Longstaff. I mean, complete contrast to, I think it was either Brighton or Nottingham Forest, where I said, get Longstaff off all set pieces, and actually today he done all right. Similarly with Ampadu, a bit of a captain's performance today. Left-hand side, Okafor, done well when he got the ball. Just wanted to see more of him. That's what you want to see with Noah Okafor. You want to see him do it for 90 minutes. He hasn't done it for 90 minutes yet for Leeds United, and you want to see more because every time he does something with the ball, it's exciting. He's our outlet. He's our best player, isn't he? Attacking, skill-wise, very, very good player. I thought Nmecha was good as well. Happy for him getting the goal. I'm coming off this quite positive, as you can tell. And maybe I should be more negative. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Right wing Aaronson, probably the weaker side, a weaker link today, but I don't think he was terrible. I know he'll get all this abuse in the comments, but I don't think he was terrible today. But when James came on, when Nonto came on, when Calvert-Lewin, Perraud, there was a bit of more attacking flow. Villa was sitting back a bit more. It shows, but what I wanted to see from Daniel Farke's side today was go at it. When it went to 1-1, why are we sitting back? Let's go get that next goal. And yeah, I just wanted to see a bit more from Leeds United today. Exhausted because it's one of them that I think them players are coming off the pitch aching, hurting. They've played well, they've tried hard, they've got stuck in, and they've come away with nothing. It's now 5 losses in the last 6 for Leeds United, and it's not getting any easier. Discussions, obviously, we'll be talking about Daniel Farke's job, of course. But what can you do? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Be sure to smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.